Hey there, Aries. I hope you guys are doing wonderfully. I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading for the month of August 2020. Show me the energy for the sign of Aries, August 2020, please. What's going on for Aries? Aries, August 2020. First card you have out, Aries, is the Star. This is Aquarian energy. Some of you may be dealing with somebody of an Aquarian nature. Some of you are also coming through in regard to a lot of trusting your own intuition in the choices that you're making, in the way that it's directing your life. The Star can talk a lot about emotional and physical healing. It can talk about healing your emotional and psychic worlds as well, so you have a better outcome moving forward here. It's about progression. It's also about being recognized, being seen, being thrust in the public eye. Sometimes it doesn't deal with that, you know, not everybody's a superstar, but there is an aspect of personal healing and growth, and also trusting the direction that you choose to move forward towards. Show me more for Aries, please. The Queen of Pentacles coming out here. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. She is somebody that is very concerned with her home, her family, her work. She's generally an entrepreneur. She's very much about her own situation in a good way. She's very nurturing. She's loving. She's caring. She's very materialistic, but in a positive way. It's good. This may be a situation where you're following your gut intuition towards what will stabilize your life, Aries. It also may be a situation where you are feeling very drawn towards an earth sign. Show me more for the sign of Aries. So you have the Nine of Pentacles coming out here. With the Nine of Pentacles, this is an interesting card just because it can talk about somebody who really, especially with the Queen of Pentacles, it can talk about somebody who's very much about the exalted experiences in life, the money, the luxury, the wanting it all, you know. But in another sense too, with the Nine of Pentacles, it can also denote somebody who has worked very hard for their money. They have worked very hard for their situation, and they're getting recognition for that, but also they're trusting their intuition in regard to what drives them in that direction. Generally, this card talks about a sense of personal satisfaction and completion towards them. Well, it's not completion, but it's an accumulation, either of finances, of feeling good, you know, just getting yourself back together and feeling like you are one with yourself. Generally, the Nine of Pentacles communicates an energy that's very positive, you know. So what is it that we're dealing with? What is it that we've created for ourselves? What type of stability have you basically stabilized your life with? It's this kind of energy that's very positive here. You know, some of you have been guided to do whatever it is that you're doing now, and it's starting to reap benefits. You're starting to see the outcome of what your efforts have basically provided. Show me more. I wish my hands weren't so dry. Show me more for Aries, please. Always, Aries, always. I don't know what's up with your readings. You always get the Queen of Cups. Always with the Queen of Cups here. So you also have the King of Cups and the Nine of Wands between you. Do you see how the Queen and the King kind of have their back to each other? That energy, it feels a bit defensive. It feels like there may need to be truth spoken between two people. With the Nine of Wands in the middle of them, it's almost as if like we have adversarial energy. It's fighting for, you know, your say in something, needing to be heard. It's also being tired of a situation, but continuing to go on and on and on with it just because you either love the person or there's a deep connection between you and this person. But it's almost as if we have this energy where we still need to, if you have a family here, it's like standing up to protect your family, or you continue to cycle with this person because there's a unit together, or you're protecting your own values as well. There could be a value situation or something with the Nine of Wands where you're defending your own beliefs and values with somebody, and you may have a hiccup with a person or a partner, and it may be causing you to be apart from this person. I'm going to separate these cards a little bit. The bottom of the deck, Aries, you have justice here. So needing to balance things out, fairness, equality, honesty, somebody communicating in a situation. Feels like somebody here has kind of gone inward towards themselves on an emotional level. They're doing what they can to keep themselves stabilized and content, but there's this other aspect of their life that is also needing attention, and it's almost as if I'm wondering if we show that attention, or if we share that connection with somebody again, like what the outcome is. I'm very curious because I feel what I'm feeling here is with this Nine of Wands, Aries, I'm almost feeling like this can change for the better, but we shall see. I'm just kind of picking up that. Could be wrong, but we'll see. So show me the star for Aries. So you have the sun coming out here. So quite a bit of positivity. Trust yourself. Trust the direction that you're going in. Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Cups. Especially in regard to job situations, financial stuff, things that are of your own creation. It feels like you will be guided towards doing things of that nature. They will give you a lot of positivity, a lot of creativity. You know, some of you are expanding upon psychic ventures, your own personal pursuits, emotional upliftment in that regard. Also learning more about your intuitive sides here, and that can bring a lot of positivity to a situation. But I still feel like there's this weird disconnect from a partner. Show me the Queen of Pentacles. So you have the Page of Swords and you have the Page of Wands staring each other down here for the Queen of Pentacles. Here there is fast communication. There is an energy of hasty energy. Why? That's not energy for the Queen of Pentacles. This could also be two children that the Queen has. You know, some of you in a partnership sense, some of you, this card comes up sometimes when mothers are involved. Here we have a male and female of the same suit. It doesn't have to be, you know, you're a fire sign, I know, but with the cups coming out, the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups energy, what that's telling me is that there may be a necessity to balance your emotions out with a partner so you can actually be on the same emotional page. If you look here, they've got their backs to each other. We prefer them this way. Either way, it feels like something crucial needs to be said. You know, and in a strange way, I feel like some of you, this regards to children or children in general. If it doesn't deal with children, it is the need to communicate, you know, communicate clearly, communicate effectively. So something can change for the better. At the bottom of the deck for that, you have the Death card here. So positive energy. I know a lot of people look at the Death card thinking, oh, it's terrible. It's not terrible. This is an amazing card. It tells me that when this shows up, there's a situation that is transitioning for the best. It changes for the best. There's a period of, it like equalizes something so you can have a better outcome. Show me the Nine of Pentacles here for Aries. You have the Four of Pentacles coming out, Aries. So some of you, it's interesting. It's like some of you are wanting to hold on to your independence in a situation, or some of you are just wanting to hold on to your separation energy here. Some of you, this will be a situation where it's, what I'm feeling is like you're proving a partner wrong, or like you're proving somebody wrong. Like you can do it. That's what I'm feeling. And like I don't know, it's kind of a weird energy, Aries, where it's like you're making something happen in a positive way out of spite. Is that what's going on here? I don't know. Feels like it. I think a better approach would be bring balance to a situation with a partner. I think that would be much better than doing something out of spite to prove a point. Stubbornness isn't gonna be good here. Show me the Queen of Cups. That was very quick. You have the Six of Swords popping out for the Queen of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck you have Temperance. So a necessity to let go of a situation, move away from something that's been negative, move away from trying to one-up somebody or teach them a lesson. I feel like somebody's trying to teach their partner a lesson here, like, I can do it, I can do this on my own. And granted, you can. But in the long run, what is that going to do to your connection here? Is that going to cause a wedge or even more of a wedge between you? The bottom of the deck, we're talking about bringing balance to a situation, to harmonize something that's been out of balance already. Underneath the Temperance card, you have the Strength card as well. So patience in regard to a situation. Underneath that, you have the King of Cups. So this person, you know, either this person is defensive about this or you're defensive towards this person. Either way, some sort of communication needs to happen here. We need to balance energy out and not do like petty bickering or trying to prove a point just to prove a point. That energy is kind of immature, and I will say that. That's what's going on here. Show me the Nine of Wands. So for the Nine of Wands, you have the Five of Pentacles coming out in reverse here. That energy for the Five of Pentacles to be in reverse, what it's talking about is letting go of a situation that has been bringing you a sense of lack, a sense of emotional distress, financial distress. You know, in a way too, if this is a situation between a male and a female where the female makes more money, that may be starting to kind of mess with the masculine energy here. And, you know, I'm not at all ever going to say, oh, the men need to make the money in the house. Fuck that. Fuck that. You, whoever you are, make your own money. There's no role when it comes to that kind of shit. But it feels like somebody here is kind of bugged by it. That's what I'm feeling. It's like a masculine energy that's kind of emasculated due to that. And they're trying to hang on here. They're trying to get their point across. But it's almost as if like a female aspect is trying to like make more money, but like also to spite this person. It's a very strange energy. I don't like that. Show me the King of Cups. Okay. Okay. So you have, for the King of Cups, you have the Ace of Cups coming out in reverse here. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Cups. And underneath that, you have the Four of Cups. Underneath that, you have the Devil and Death. So that chunk of messages tells me that due to a lack of equality here, this person may want to leave a situation, Aries. They may also pull back in a very immature way as well. They may retract their energy from something here and walk away. You know, this could be an ending to a situation altogether. This may have been going on for too long. But overall, you know, this causes a change generally for the better with the Death card popping out. And this at the bottom of the deck underneath that is the Six of Pentacles here. Underneath that, you have the Three of Cups. So is this a situation where somebody comes back, you know, after they've gotten a little energy between you? It's kind of strange just because you have pretty significant cards here of endings. The Eight of Cups, the Four of Swords, and it's not an ending card, but it's one where we need to regenerate and heal ourselves. Then you have the Devil and Death. Like it's almost somebody very tired of dealing with somebody else's bullshit, their toxic ways of doing things or approaching things. And that goes for people who have children. Like, I'm feeling somebody here is, I'm all about independent women, but like, if you're emasculating somebody, or if you're just, you know, saying that they can't, you know, they're worthless, or they're not providing to the degree that you think so, You know, it's an interesting thing. Like, I like independent women, but like when it pushes the partner away and says, I don't need your help, well, then why are you in a relationship? Why do you have children with somebody? Like, what is the point, you know? And if this is somebody that's been, you know, if the King of Cups is somebody that has had a drinking problem or like some sort of addiction problem, especially with the Devil and the Ace of Cups in reverse, there may be some aspect to that where the energy has fallen on the female to take care of everything. But here, this is talking about taking some time away. This may also be recovery here, as far as like drinking, drugs, stuff like that, for the King of Cups. Because it's interesting, because there's a change and a transition, but then it feels like a coming back together so we can share and connect again when things are more balanced. That's what it feels like here, Aries. So let's go ahead and clarify a bit more. Show me the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands here for Aries. So this likely has to deal with a family situation. A family situation taking a new course, okay? Underneath that, you have the Three of Swords, and beneath that, you have the Queen of Swords. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Swords in this reading. This is about being, you know, not in your feelings, but being very much able to judge a situation and know exactly how to move through it without your feelings clouding it. I'm getting a lot of energies. What I'm feeling most so is somebody that has had to take the brunt of the responsibilities, potentially due to a partner who has not been able to be there the entire time or support the situation in the entire time. With the Queen of Cups too, there may be a necessity to really start to bring some compassion to the situation for this partner, this person, also for yourself. Again, if somebody is like doing something out of spite to hurt a partner, please don't do that just because it's going to bite you in the ass. I don't like that energy. So I'm trying to pick this deck up for the Romance Angels, and this is falling out already. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. It doesn't say it's forever, but I feel that this is the energy that's being presented here. It's like somebody has to get away from something so they can heal themselves and take a break and rejuvenate and rebalance. There might be separation coming through here. That's kind of the energy that's being picked up. I'm picking this up, and these were cards also. I mean, I shuffled here, but these actually came out for another reading. These two cards, separation and retreat. You know, a retreat. What is a retreat? Sometimes a retreat is something fun. We go on a nice retreat. Sometimes a retreat is to heal, you know, a healing retreat. Sometimes we just need to get away from each other. These are the energies that are coming through for this reading here, Aries. Show me separation for Aries. So for separation, you have the Nine of Pentacles coming up. You have the Nine of Pentacles already in this deck. It's two people being on their own now, okay? Or it's just the emphasis that alone time needs to be had here. That's for separation. Show me retreat for Aries. Yeah, I mean, you have the Four of Swords coming out here. So it's here, it's here. If somebody has an addiction problem, it feels like somebody is going to get help for this. That may be what retreat is. It's time to disconnect from the world, be with yourself, heal. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, this talks about where we are not healed on an internal level. There may be discord between us and a loved ones or our family. But I feel here the energy is shifting. The energy is moving towards a positive situation. I feel that this could be saved. I feel that there's just an energy for somebody to really get a hold of themselves. And again, if a partner is being very negative or one-upping the other person or making them feel like a piece of shit when they already feel like a piece of shit, not a good thing. Okay, so I hope that this reading was helpful for you. A little bit crazy, a little bit weird, but I'm going to leave it here. I do think that something good can come out of this. It just matters on how you connect and how you're able to communicate in the future here. And again, not be... I'm confused just because it feels like either somebody is forced to take on all these responsibilities, or somebody has been put in that position and now they're like aggravated with it, but they're also putting that negativity on a partner and like blaming them for that as well. I don't know, you guys. That's the energy that's coming through here. You know, here we need to cut that out. We need to be very honest and secure in what we need and voice your needs. You know, otherwise, if it goes very poorly, I mean, I don't want to talk about divorce, but you know, this just feels very, very heavy. So I'm not saying divorce. You know, if that is on the cards and the table for you, then you already know that. For this situation, it feels like this can be healed between two people, but very specific. This is not a general, I mean, it's a general reading, but it's almost not a general reading. And that's sometimes how my readings work. And, you know, they'll connect with a specific person. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you choose to donate to my channel, there's a link in the description box below. And if you are seeking a personal reading, you can get in contact with me at thealtruisticmystic@gmail.com, and we can communicate about that. So I will talk to you guys later, Aries. I hope everything turns out well for whomever this is for. And again, I'm sorry, this is not a general reading, or it is, but not really. All right, we're going to let it go. Take care, guys. Bye.